What's up, YouTube? I'm Alan.
I'm Casey.
Thank you very much for watching Practical Survival. We really appreciate it. Today, we've got Battlebox Mission 37. A little bit different. They sent us a brown box this time instead of a white or a black box. I probably saved them a few cents.
Well, probably did. Get some more better stuff in the box instead of making the box look good.
So to save space on our little bitty table, we've already pulled everything out of this box. But we're going to go right down the list as we go. So, with Battlebox, you've got 4 subscription levels. You got your basic for $25, your advanced for $50, your pro for $100, and your pro plus for $150. Whenever you buy one level, you get every level beneath it included in the box.
Yep, absolutely. So if you got the pro, for instance, you would get the basic, the advanced, and the
pro.
And the pro.
Right.
Pro plus is the one, the final one.
Yeah. So this is the Pro Plus level box. So we're going to show you everything that came in the box this month. So first up, we have the Survival Eye Shield, a $10 value.
You know, I was looking at this when Alan brought this box over, and have you opened it up yet?
No, I haven't even opened
it. I was reading it a little bit. Apparently, it's got some pretty cool features about it.
Yeah, it's eye shields like you would get, kind of like what you would get from an eye doctor after they dilated your eyes. Only this is a much better set.
Yeah, and it wraps up like this so it can go over your certain glasses if you're wearing prescription glasses. Now, I know there's plastic on it, but I'm going to leave the plastic on just in case Alan needs it later. So, bug goes over your face like this. Look at that.
Yep.
I look like a dork, but I'll tell you what, my eyes won't burn at the end of the day, especially if you're in the snow. Yeah,
so this is a great item to have if you're a backpacker and
you cleaner too.
Yeah, if you're a backpacker and you happen to live in an area where it snows, takes up no space at all. It weighs nothing, and
comes in a waterproof case.
Comes in a waterproof case. Looks a lot like the old film cases.
And it gives you some extra paracord with it too.
Yeah, so if you're backpacking in a place that snows, you can carry these just in case you lose your sunglasses, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, if you lose your sunglasses, you still got these, you don't have to worry about burning your eyes in the snow.
I tell you what, that'd be actually a pretty good thing to carry in your EDC bag, especially if you go out fishing a lot and stuff like that. You can get your shades.
Yeah.
Good little item
carry this in a little EDC bag. Definitely do that. You got some paracord on here, so you can lash it to something or hang it from your rearview mirror if that's what you want to do or whatever. So pretty nifty little idea. It's not bad.
Yeah, $10. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
What do we got next? We got the Dancesport collapsible 5-gallon water carrier.
That's this right here. So it is collapsible, and it's exactly what it says it is, a 5-gallon jug.
Now my cousin has a couple, and when we go up into the mountains, when my family and I we go up hunting in the mountains, we pack in these empty on the horse and everything, and when we get up to the campsite, then we unfold them and fill them up with filtered water and everything like that. But Alan brought up a good point. He's going to go on a hike here pretty quick, and he's definitely not going to be taking this. But if you're going in there where you got some pack horses and you got some pickups or whatever else like that, that is a great idea for saving space. Yeah. And you got a 5-gallon container when you need it. Like you said, you're not going to take it.
If you're car camping,
yep,
it worked great. You got your little wash station to wash your hands, fill up glasses of water, whatever you want to do. So here is a picture of it on the tab. I'm not going to actually pull it out because this thing is actually pretty big and we're trying to save space. It will collapse back in on itself though, which is cool.
Oh, and it has a little valve for the water?
Yep, it's got a little on-off valve.
That makes it nice. You don't have to worry about a cap.
Yep, you got a 5-gallon water carrier. We should mention that this mission is base camp. So it's items to set up for a base camp. So like a car camping trip. So this is not really backpacking gear. This is more for like car camping or taking a horse up somewhere or something like that.
Yep. Alright, we got next on the list, we have the fleece, the Dancesport SOF fleece sleeping bag.
So,
That's
this is the little case, nice and compact, and it is exactly what it says it is, a little fleece sleeping bag.
more for something that's warmer weather.
Yeah, so two ways to use this. One is in the summer when it's not really getting cold. Or two, if you want to extend the range of your current sleeping bag in colder weather, this will allow you to take your sleeping bag down to a couple more degrees, maybe 5 or 10 degrees. I wouldn't push it too much past your rating past that. 5 or 10 degrees. But it's very lightweight, it's really thin, and it's just a fleece sleeping bag. I mean, nothing really to it.
Yeah. I bet you your wife or something like that would use that as a snuggie.
Yeah, you can unzip this and turn it into a blanket. So
that's a good idea.
you don't have to just use this as a sleeping bag. You can use it as like a throw blanket around the house or whatever.
But it's nice that you can zip it up into a sleeping bag in case you gotta go outside or something like that.
Yeah.
Take off.
And it's pretty good size. See if it says the dimensions.
It says the dimensions are 32 inches by 75 inches.
Yeah. So I mean it's bigger than either one of us. So it's a great little item to have.
That's not bad at all. Great little items in the first basic box there. And what we just showed you was a basic box. That was the low end of the monthly subscription. So you got how many items? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we forgot one. The Cortex Outdoor Skin Protection Kit.
Oh.
That's one we forgot. I knew it looked a little weird.
Okay. So, yeah, this is a little skin protection kit. Comes in this nice little zipper case. Really compact.
First I thought it was a first aid kit, but...
Well, it's got a couple items in here that could be considered first aid. You've got poison ivy cleanser.
We don't have any poison ivy around here.
Insect repellent towelettes.
We got both around here.
Let's see what else we got. Another poison ivy cleanser. Poison ivy pre-contact solution. So if you're going somewhere where you think there's going to be poison ivy, swab some of this on and that should help protect you a little bit. Sunex utility towelette.
Probably like a...
And Sunex sunscreen lotion. So utility towelette, I'm assuming that's just like a...
sunscreen, but on towel.
No, it's just like a regular, like a wet rag.
Got a bunch of little things in there.
Yeah, got a whole bunch of stuff. We've got anti-itch gel, Sting X with pain relief, so if you get a sting you can use some of that. Hand sanitizer, Burn X gel. This is really good stuff. I actually have a couple of boxes of this at the house because me and my wife constantly are burning ourselves, so we use this stuff all the time. This is great. And then some Sunex 30 Plus sunscreen lotion. So you got a couple of different sunscreen lotions. What's this one?
You know,
Broad
your son's
spectrum
3
SPF
years
30.
old, and I tell you what, he's going to look at you guys after you burn yourselves again. He's going to point to the stove and say, "Hot!" to you guys.
Well, he already does.
And you still burn yourself.
And then we got a little thing of chapstick. Sun X chapstick. So you got a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. Boy, that is a bunch of little stuff in that. Well, while you're putting that next thing away, I'll explain a little bit. So all 4 of those items that we just named off there are in the basic. And that basic monthly subscription is $25. So the value of everything we just told you, though, is $55 there. So that's a great deal for all that little things that's coming in that little box. Next one up, though, is a $50 a month cost, and it's the advanced box. So you get all the stuff in the basic, like I said, and the advanced box. First thing in the advanced is the Naboo Poppy 300 lumen lantern and flashlight.
Yep. So this is a pretty cool little item. It runs off of 3 AA batteries. Surprisingly lightweight for how big it is. You've got a 120 lumen spotlight and and pop this up and you got a 300 lumen lantern. And this handle will come off and can be moved around to the top. So the handles, you can set it there on the top, or you can move it over here to the side. So
Holy
really
bright.
if you can hold it down, it'll adjust the level up and down. It'll go up and down until you find the level you want.
That's bright.
And to turn it off, you just push it down and it turns off automatically. Or you can have it down and there you got your spotlight.
Can you adjust that too?
No, this one doesn't adjust. Only the lantern adjusts.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
So that's actually kind of cool.
That is cool. I think you'll use that one.
Yeah, I can use that.
Next up is the Vaughn Camp Axe. This little guy. Actually, cute little axe, I'll tell you what. Like you said, for splitting kindling?
Yeah, for split and killing. So it's lightweight. It's something you can actually pack in a backpack. Now you're not going to fell any trees with this thing.
If you had to, though, you could. Well, maybe.
But it will work for splitting down some kindling and stuff like that. Chopping up some little branches, you know, reasonable, nothing, I wouldn't say anything bigger than an inch.
No, I would definitely put a better edge on it, though.
Yeah.
Out of the box, you know, you put your own edge on it, I think.
Yeah, it definitely needs a better edge, but that's okay. That's an easy remedy.
Yeah.
So
especially for a little kindling axe.
the head probably weighs almost, I'd say almost a pound.
Mm-hmm.
Just the head, maybe a little over a pound.
Mm-hmm. You can do a lot. It's got. I wish it had a little bit more of a flat back on the back here. You can use it as a hammer, but you know, it is what it is.
In a pinch, it'll work. So that's cool. You got a nice little axe for splitting kindling. It's really not bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was for everything that we've told so far is $100 value, and you're only paying half that. So that's pretty slick.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick. Up next is the Pro, and that's $100 a month. And in this one, you will get the, along with everything else, the Kelly Kettle Trekker.
That's this right here.
Now, I've never seen one of these before, so you're gonna have to explain a little bit.
So they make 3 different sizes of this. This is the smallest size. What it is, it's a water kettle. That's also a chimney. So here's the kettle.
Bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
There's more to it. You got directions and a carry bag in here.
That's where you put the water.
Here is the fire pit that goes with it. So a lot of places that you go, you can't have a big open fire, but you can have small little contained fires in something like this. So you take your sticks and build you a little fire in here, and then this is hollow. That's why I said it makes a good chimney. So the inside is hollow, and the water sits inside here, but the middle is hollow. So you put this on top, and then you can feed your fire from the top, and then of course you gotta have the stopper off so it doesn't blow out on you. But then it very effectively, very quickly heats and boils your water, and then you just pour it out, refill it, and boil some more water. So it's actually a pretty nifty little idea.
Yeah, it is a very slick idea. I like how you can feed the fire from the top.
Yeah.
Feed them with those sticks down there, or the bottom, it looks like too.
Yeah, there's a couple of little holes right here. So if you needed to feed a couple little sticks down through here, you could, but it's much more, I think it's much more efficient just drop a stick or two down through the chimney.
Then you got the heat filling all the way up here and burning the
Yeah.
stick. Well, that's fine.
So it's got a neat little, you got a little wooden handle, and yeah, nice little kettle. Probably a little less than a liter of water. I'd say probably about 3/4 of a liter.
Let's see on the box at all. 0.6 liters. So you're
0.6 liters.
About 20 ounces.
Just over half a liter. And then here is your sack that this sits in.
Well, that's not a bad idea to take camping.
Yeah.
It's light.
Very lightweight, aluminum. So not something, definitely not something I'm gonna take backpacking. But car camping is definitely something you could take, and you got a way to boil water for your meals or for drinking or whatever you need to boil water for. You got a way to do it.
So that's actually a $64.99 item.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey. But I mean, just that alone is 2/3 of everything we've talked about.
Mm-hmm.
That was a $64.99 item. The Pro Box, with everything that we've talked to you guys about so far, is only $100 a month. I mean, that was paid for most of it right there.
Yeah, what's the value in it? 160?
160 value for everything that we've told you so far, and you're only paying 100. Okay, and the Pro Plus is the Knife of the Month Club.
The Big Show.
Yes. This month is not a knife though. This month is the Clacks, sorry, lumberjack head and the handle.
So here's the handle. And it's a very different axe head handle, and you're about to see why. Right here in this box is the Clacks. This is actually a multi-tool. It's not just an axe. So it's got its own little sheath. Now, once you put this on the handle, the sheath is useless. You can't use the sheath on the handle. But here it is. So you actually have several different items on here. You've got your axe blade, you've got a gut hook or cordage cutter right here, you've got a 1/4 inch hex bit thing right here, you've got a little wrench set right here, you've got a measuring device back here on the back and a hammer type end right here, you got a little carabiner right here, And this is also a bottle opener, so you can open a beverage. Now, you notice I didn't point out the center. The center is actually what attaches to the stick. And you can fashion your own handle with a stick in the woods, or you can use this one. Depends on if you want to actually carry this one in or if you just want to have fun and use it. Oh, I forgot, it's got a knife blade right here.
Yep.
On the bottom side.
Where it says knife blade.
But use the handle, slides on, and then you tighten it up. And then what you want to do is take and hit this hammer in several times on a stump or something, and then go back and retighten it, and then hit it again and retighten it, and do that several times to make sure you got it nice and tight on here, and then you've got yourself a little tomahawk.
Put it on that.
Whatever.
That might be, you know, whatever, it's ergonomical. Oh boy. Well, just the head alone was $180, and the handle was a $30 handle. So, what kind of wood is that? Didn't say, does it?
Does not, no, it doesn't say what kind of wood it is.
But you only paid for everything $150. The value of everything, though, is $370.31.
Yeah. So you got pretty good value this month.
You're not even paying for half.
No.
Pretty slave. Pretty slave.
Yep. And then, of course, on your card, you usually have a message from Daniel, the owner of Battlebox. This month we got a message from Brandon Curran, who now does all the advertising for Battlebox. Our competitor, he actually wrote the card this month. So, but you do have, it goes into a little bit about what the items are and how to use them and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So if you're confused about anything, you can read the back of the card and it'll tell you about it. And that is it, besides the one coupon this month.
Coupon. What's the coupon?
At survivalmetrics.com, you got 15% off of your order. It says some restrictions apply. And then it has, oh, they're the ones that did the eye shield.
Mm-hmm.
So looks like they've got some decent little products on their site. So you can go on their site and check them out if you got your coupon. So that is it. That is everything in this battle box, and it's a pretty good little box.
When you start breaking it down and looking at it, I mean, there's some things, you know, cool, but there's a lot of stuff on this.
It is a multi-tool. There's a lot of stuff on it.
So, I guess if you only got certain items.
And if it is heavy,
Mm-hmm.
the head is heavy. So, you know, pick your poison. If you're backpacking, you could carry this with you. And if you're in an instance where you need an axe, just make you a handle real quick, and then you've got an axe.
Mm-hmm.
So
It does take a little bit to make a handle, though.
it will take a little bit to make a handle, but you do have a knife blade right here that you can use to whittle the head end down enough, and then you've got the axe blade so you can split right down the center enough to get the actual head into the stick, and then you just tighten this up, give it a few whacks and tighten it again, and you've got an axe.
Yeah, you can make a very crude handle if you needed to in a pin.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
It's this actually made a big deal when it first came out a couple of years ago. A lot of guys were talking about it, and I can kind of see where they're coming from. It is pretty. It's innovative.
Yes.
It's innovative.
I would carry something like this before I would carry something like the wallet type stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the axe guy. I'm a big knife guy. You're the axe guy. So, I mean, from an axe guy standpoint, you don't like it?
Too much stuff going on. Too much stuff.
So, alright. Well, that's it, guys. We're going to call it quits. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. That helps us quite a bit. Leave a comment. Let us know how we're doing. If you got any questions for us, we try to respond to everybody. And if you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got some cool stuff coming your way. So, that being said, I'm Alan.
I'm Casey, and check out his videos coming up here when he's going hiking. So
Yeah, got some cool hiking videos coming up.
take that away before my wife feels it and steal it from me.
So, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See ya.